What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and this girls' tennis video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, open again for indoor dining. We're at Lakewood for the Moore League Girls Tennis Finals. We're doing girls singles action here on a warm day at Lakewood. Compelling semifinals where we pick up our coverage. Defending champion Jody Chang from Cams battling Wilson's Maddie Tad. This is a rematch of last season's championship match. Tad finished runner-up in that match, but not today. This time the senior would hold on for a hard-fought 6-3, 6-4 win in the semis. She won the final 3 games after being down 4-3 in order to make it to the final. That means it's a Cams sandwich in the third place match. Emma Lim is going up against Chang. Chang here in the near court is going to eventually win this battle of the rebel forces in straight sets. She puts away the winner here. Chang, a top 3 finish again for the junior, unable to defend her title, but still another strong showing for her. In the main event, Milliken sophomore Kaylee Mazzio will face Tad in the finals. These are the top 2 seeds, but Mazzio did have the advantage of more time to rest while Tad fought out that semi with Chang. And the sophomore came out gunning in that first game, breaking Tad's serve. Interestingly enough, the serve was broken on each of the first 3 games of that first set, as we see Mazzio doing a great job approaching the net, and she would take an early 3-1 advantage in set number 1. But the veteran Tad made some adjustments mid-set and kept Mazzio off the net, forcing her into some errors, hitting the ball long, and that allowed Tad to kind of get her footing a little bit. And once that serve got going, she was getting them aces, and Tad was in control. She wins this game at love to take her first lead of the day. She was down 4-2, but rattled off 3 straight games, and as you can see here, now leads 5-4. So huge stuff in that opening set from the senior, and again, she's keeping Mazzio away from the net and just, wearing her down, waiting for a mistake. Eventually, it would work as this one goes long, and Tad wins it 6-4, winning the final 4 games. And you can see she's laboring a bit on this warm day as she wins the first set, and her momentum would carry into set 2, where she opened the frame with 2 aces and eventually won in a tiebreak as this shot from Mazzio goes wide. Tad eventually led 2-0 in the second set, but Mazzio made a comeback of her own, the sophomore refusing to go quietly as she gets the winner right there. And as you can see, we have kind of belaboring the point here, but she just found so much more joy when she was able to approach the net, as she's able to tie things up 2-2 here in the second. Players are now tied at 3, and you really just got to say, we got some entertaining tennis. If you could, come out and enjoy this one, the crowd really got treated to some quality players going back and forth. Mazzio now leading 4-3, and on break point, one of her best moments of the day. She's going to approach the net and put away this cut shot winner. That is nice, as she's now up 5-3 in the second set, looking to push it to 3. And once this return sails long from Tad, that's going to give her the 6-3 win in set 2. She won 6 of the final 7 games to force that third set, meaning it all comes down to a 10-point tiebreaker to decide the Moore League singles champion. It was Tad who got off to a crucial early lead in that tiebreaker, taking advantage of some unforced errors to go up 4-0 in the tiebreak. That was definitely big for the senior to just take the pressure off early. But Mazzio was not done. Far from it, dude. This overhead smash is going to make it 5-3 as she's clawing her way right back into it, trying to stay composed after a Tad ace. Mazzio keeping the pressure on. This was another long rally, but she eventually delivers a beautiful drop shot. Again, keeping it very close. Mazzio got within 6-5, but Tad, credit to her, stayed calm, went back to her game plan, took Mazzio out of her comfort zone, and really regained control of that tiebreaker. As the players switch sides, Tad just looking to finish off a few last points after a very long day. And this right here, the most important rally of the match. Tad shows off the court coverage, and look at this crazy cross-court winner over Mazzio's head to make it 9-6. That was a beautiful shot and really put her in the driver's seat. Then on championship point, another entertaining rally. But the tape is kind to Tad, who's going to win the Moore League title. Terrific performance from both players as it went the distance. Couldn't really ask for too much more from these two as they went toe-to-toe, and these special moments with the family for Maddie Tad, a senior. You know, we didn't really know if we were going to get sports this year, and now to have these moments with family, just so special, and it's a pleasure for us to be able to cover it. Shout out to these competitors for putting on one heck of a performance, and congrats to Tad for winning the Moore League title. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, for their support of local sports coverage. We'll be back out with coverage of the boys' tennis finals next week as the crazy spring season here in 2021 rolls along. And of course, we will have coverage of postseason as well. If you want all the local sports coverage in the LBC, you're already in the right spot, the562.org.